guys, we're back. It's very rare that we get something in that I've never seen before, but it just happened. I went down to the warehouse the other day to pick up some of the new products that we got in, and this was in the stack. Check it out, guys. Can you see it? What we have here are huge solid markers, and they're made by Sakura. These are Sakura products. Check it out. It says Sakura right there, right along the side. These are a solid paint stick in a little tube, and they are quite large. So I don't know anything about the formula. I'm going to assume that it's the same stuff that's in the Sakura solid paint sticks that you already get. That would be the most logical thing for them to do as a business, of course. So let's go ahead and open it up. Yeah, it smells just like a regular Sakura. Now here's the thing, when you get one of these new, there's a little thing on the side right here that you gotta rip off. One thing I noticed when I first took off the nib, or first took off the cap, right? I pulled it up too loosely, and there's a little sleeve right here. It's kind of hard to see. Let me push this down, see if you can see it here. All right, there we go. See these sleeves? I think you're supposed to take them off as you go down, which I think is pretty interesting. So I don't think you actually have to push this up. I think as you use it, you can just pull out these sleeves, because there's another one behind it right there. Holy shit, is this just genius Japanese design? Like, I don't have to push it up, you just use the sleeve? This is genius. All right, so as you go ahead and use the marker, what's gonna happen is, it's gonna wear down, and then instead of pushing it up, I guess you just pull off a sleeve like that. So as it wears down, you just keep pulling off sleeves until you get to the bottom. That's fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and give it a shot and see how it writes. All right, sick. Let's go ahead and do a quick write and see how it looks. I think this rock concrete would be a good choice. What do you guys think? This rock concrete. All right, one thing I noticed right off the bat is as I went ahead and started writing with it, the sleeves started pushing forward. So maybe I shouldn't have ripped it down so far so quickly. Maybe that's my fault. Like I said, I've never used these before. Completely new to me. You're learning along with me. It is quite hard to push on. Let me try it again. Okay. Yep. All right, I already see what I did wrong. So when you get one of these, don't peel off the plastic membrane until you get to the point where you need to do it. At least so far, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me. Let's give it another quick write. All right, sick. Let's go ahead and do another quick write here. You guys see me? Okay, there we go. You see it? It's probably not contrasting well, so let me go ahead and change colors really quick. I think we need to use a darker color here. Let's test my earlier hypothesis about the things coming out. This is a brand new one. It's red. I'm not gonna peel this back at all. Like I said, this is my first time using these. I've never used these before. I have a feeling that this plastic sheath is holding all these little sections together, the little ringlets, if you will. So we got a brand new one. Not removing the plastic this time. Like I said, I break them first, so you don't have to, right? All right, let's go ahead and try it again. Oh yeah. Much better. Can you guys see that? Oh, yeah, okay. There we go, I figured it out. So make sure you do pull out the ringlets as you go, but make sure you do not do it until you're ready to do it. Don't do it till you're ready to do it. You got that? Does that make sense? But okay, it feels a little harder than the Sakura, but it may be just because it's so big. It comes out nicely. I mean, you can see it's definitely a streaker. That's a streaker as it gets, baby. How does it work on the wet? I have a feeling like all Sakura products, it's probably not gonna work out very well. So we're not really gonna do any wet tests. Well, we'll do one, we'll see. I have a feeling it's not gonna work though. Let's find a wet surface for this bad boy. Come, my friends. Let us travel to another area where there is more wet material. Oh, this looks good. Do you guys like my singing voice? All right, let's do a quick tag on that motherfucker. All right, this is a wet surface. As you see, the rain is dripping down. Yep, just like I thought. Like all Sakura products, like most streakers that are on the market, it will not write on the wet, despite what the labels say. Bullshit. If you want to write on the wet, there is only one choice. Well, two choices, Markles and the hobo. But you get the hobo because we make it. We make it with love, baby. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back to some more drier areas, because as streakers do work well on you know, dry surfaces, rough surfaces, sometimes on oily surfaces they work really well, but they work like shit in the wet. That's just the way they are. All right, guys, let's do another quick write, just for fun. I need to write a new word, although this one does pretty well. Yeah, all right, sick. So, as you see, they write great. When the weather is permitting, of course. But I don't know how they work on metal, so maybe we should go and see how they work on metal surfaces. But before we go, maybe we should go cruise this little yard over here that people are painting and see what it's all about. This is a graffiti show, right? Well, that looks like an obvious entrance. All right, remember kids, I'm a grown-up, I've been doing this for years. Don't play in the train tracks. Or if you do, because you won't listen to me anyways, be sure to look both ways every single time. Do it twice, just to be sure your mind isn't playing tricks on you. Because I don't want you to be a splat cake. All right, sick. So let's go ahead and roll down this wall. Got my dude Mac, Big Mac Miller, in the house with some really, really sweet brick action going there. What's up, Mac? How you doing? I think that says Pluel. Sluff. C&E. Looks like he got dissed. Sorry, buddy. Suze. That looks like a spot I could paint right there. It's a blank spot. And this C8 throwy with probably the illest looking cat character I've ever seen. Check that out, guys. Isn't that dope? Loving it. All right, let's take a quick walk back. All right, sick. Let's take a little walk back over here, see what's cracking in the hood. Don't you love graffiti, guys? I mean, it's not just the fact of you're painting, it's you're exploring your city, you're getting to walk around, be active, not sitting on your ass all day, you know? I had to do that at Art Primo for years, and I got sick of it. You know, and granted, I'm always playing to win, but one day I decided to play to lose, and I ended up exactly where I wanted to be. So go figure, right? Anyways, I just want to do a quick pan around this spot, just to kind of peep it out. It looks like the situation has already been rendered, blown up, so we could probably film some videos over here because, well, it doesn't seem like anybody comes down here except for vagrants and graffiti writers. That seems to be the case in this town. Seattle, the lovely gentrified city of the future. Pretty much anything that's degenerate, come on down to Seattle. We'll take you in. Anyways, I love this town. They're playing what's it called? Cultural seppuku, if you will. That's what they're doing. They're playing cultural seppuku. It's a great game if you want to lose. Sometimes people play to win and then they play to lose. Sometimes people just play to lose. And that's what's going on in the Northwest. But yeah, if you want to write graffiti, this is the place to come, guys. Like I said, people be asking me about this gentrification stuff. I'm like, bro, if you want to be a bomber, a tagger, or anything of that nature, find yourself a good liberal city that's been gentrified, because you will play a part in creating that change. You go, bombers, you go do that. All right, so far I seem to like them pretty well. Like I said, it's just a basic streaker, like any streaker you've ever used. It's just bigger, and that's cool. That's what makes them kind of fun. So we need to go find some metal surfaces to paint on. I was gonna hit up on this, but it looks like it's turned into a makeshift memorial. It looks like someone passed away over here, which is not uncommon in these marginal areas in the Northwest. There's a lot of sadness and despair. Look at that right there, is the memorial. Right there you can see the memorial site, little Patrick from SpongeBob. People are dying all over the place out here, man. Meanwhile, our mayor lives in a cloistered little self-serving area where he can virtue signal to his buddies, you know, but we got people dying in our street with heroin overdose and stuff like that, and you know, we're gonna, you know, virtue signal and, you know, just feel good with useless, cheap words. All right, sick. So I came out to the spot, and of course it's raining again. This is my life in the Northwest, especially this winter. This winter has been particularly bad. I was complaining to my wife about this, and she's like, why are you complaining about the weather? You can't do anything about it. I'm like, baby, you complain to me about shit all the time that you can't do anything about. That's what women do it all the time. I'm complaining about the weather because I need to make videos so I can make content so people can see it and so people can know what the products look like. I got a higher calling, baby. This isn't about my sister. Remember, kids, train yards are dangerous places, full of things that can kill you. So don't enter them. They're not cool. They're not cool at all. So yeah, we're out here chilling, just checking it out, seeing what the sights are, and these guys pull up. How you guys doing? I love trains. Like I said, I can't do anything about these things, right? So why complain about the rain when we can at least bench some stuff? Check out that coast throwy right there. That's pretty sick, right? I like that. Big ups to Coast. Digging what he's got going here. Some guy named Sibs with the really clean old school style. Big up, Sibs. I like what you got rolling. You know, we're making lemonade out of our lemons. At least you get to look at some graffiti, right? Let's see who we got here. We got Sync and Irks doing their Irky thing. I rather like that very much. The no 3D, very much in favor of that. I like that style. Looking good in the hood. So, while I'm here, I see one panel. Looks like it can use a right on it. Let's see what we can do here. Remember to look both ways, kids. All right, sick. Let's do a quick right here. Remember to put your little stars at the bottom of your spur. Let's do another one. Can you see it? Oh yeah. I'm a cowboy. Let's walk the line, baby. Just a couple more tacks. Let's switch to the red. Let's see what the red looks like. Oh, that's sick. Who's that? Let me look behind me really quick. Stizzies? I think it says Stizzies. Tell me what it says, guys. I don't know. I can't possibly know everyone in the graffiti world. I only know a small handful of people. You see, I've existed in the shadows. I am more of a cultural anthropologist of sorts. Been exploring the world of the writers in their lifestyles. Also testing products with such discerning opinions and matter of factual about the way I do things, because I don't want to bullshit. I am not a bullshitter. I speak only the truth. Now, let us see about doing a streaker tag. This is the red. And it's gorgeous. I really like these streaks now. Now, at first I was like, it's just a Sakura but fatter, but it's kind of novel. It's from Japan, and you've never used one. I know you haven't used one yet. So why don't you pick a few up? I think you'll find them to be rather nice, actually. Anyways, let's stroll along here. I think we have one more right to do on this surface right here. The white will show up rather nicely, wouldn't you think? All right, let's try it out with a little bit of white. Looking good in the hood. All right, so enough for here. I don't want to blow up the spot by hitting every car, right? All right, let me step over the line. Remember, kids, always look both ways before crossing the tracks. In fact, don't even bother crossing them at all, because we don't want you in the train yard. just care about your health. How y'all doing? I'm chilling. Just doing marker reviews, stripping some wires. Gotta make a living, right? I feel that. Yeah, I'm trying to make money on YouTube. We'll see how it works out. Yeah, thank you. You know, I will never fault anyone with a hustle. Everyone's got to have a hustle. That's for sure. All right, let's try it out. Not too shabby. Clean right, if you will. I rather enjoy it. Let's try it on a really rusty surface and see how it looks. Now I'm getting some nib drag. Doesn't have a nib, it's a solid marker. Nevertheless, you can feel it dragging on the rusty metal, but seems to do very well. I would highly recommend this on rusty metal, absolutely. It would be a perfect choice for that. All right, let's move on. Oh shit, there's my dude Voorhees. I'm gonna side bust him. I'm gonna side bust Voorhees. He'll be okay with that. He's a nice guy. Voorhees is like one of the new generation riders. I like the new generation a lot. Less vibey shit. More vibe in. You feel me? Vibe in, less vibe out. All right, sick. This has been a lot of fun. Let me do a quick beehive tag real quick. Oh, I think I'm running out of... Oh, wait, no, I still got some left in there. I think I shifted. There we go. All right, what happened when I was riding with it, remember I peeled off that plastic and it started to move on me. So remember, when you have a brand new one of these, do not peel off the plastic right away or you'll have to retape it. A little tip from me. I learned the hard way. All right, so let's move out here. All right, so I'm a goof. I had this thing completely wrong. Initially, I thought this marker was the type of solid marker that I know some of you have seen in the past. Let me get this off of here. I think the Nissan ones are that way, and you push them up from the bottom to get them out. And so when I got this, I was like, oh, I can't rotate it, so I must be a push-out type. But now I understand the purpose of this. I'm sorry. I'm a bear of very little brain today, I guess. Basically how this marker works, I guess, is every time you go through one of these, you pull one out and move it down, and then you pull down another layer. So what that means is I'll have to wrap some tape around this. I'd recommend using some masking tape. Don't use electrical, it'll get all goopy and stuff. But yeah, that's my bad. I'm sorry, I've never used one of these before and I didn't understand. So that's how it works. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. Did you guys understand that? Let me show you. So along this marker, there's some perforations here. And this is where I goofed up. So as you go down each layer, you just pull off one layer at a time, move that to the bottom, and that's how you raise the marker. So when you're done, you would have gone all the way through. Kind of cool. And I just had a really interesting idea. What about when we end one of these, why don't we melt a Markall and pour it in here and see if it works? I think it would work pretty well. What do you guys think? Oh, also we're going to be doing an eggshell marker and ink review very soon. Actually, I'm working on that right now. So this is some of the stuff we're doing with that. So be on the lookout. Oh, my mini ball. It's from the Civil War. Check that out. I like to collect old stuff. Look at this. This was from Gettysburg. 50 caliber bullet. It's crazy. If you kind of push it against your skin hard, it's like nothing like getting shot by one, obviously, but it kind of makes you think like, wow, man, that must have been terrible. I don't think this one was ever fired, though. I think it was dropped on the battlefield. Because I have ones that are fired, and they're all beat up looking. So I think this might have been a loss. So, yeah, I think this was dropped in the battlefield. That's what it looks like. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go on to the next part. All right, that was a lot of fun. Had a little enjoying little adventure with this chunky little dude right here. But yeah, a little quick roundup. So again, this is a solid marker, Sakura product, very high quality. To extend your solid stick, just be sure to go whoop, boop, whoop, boop. Simple as that. But yeah, let me do a quick little roundup. So again, it doesn't work very well on the wet, but I like it on greasy surfaces. I like it on the rough surfaces, and I like it on the rusty surfaces, but not on the wet. I do not recommend this. If you want to go on the wet, definitely get a hobo. And speaking of hobos, when we're done with this, I think it would be a great idea to go ahead and melt 2 hobo colors into this marker and see if we can get a really nice little swirl factor going. You feel me? A little swirly swirl with 2 different colors in there, or black and silver hobo in here. Oh man, that would be tight. So we got a lot of stuff to do this summer. Now that the sun is finally coming out, we might be able to get some work done. I'm telling you guys, this weather's been killing me. So hopefully this weather clears up and we'll be able to get out here and be doing reviews every week. I mean, I want to be filming every day, doing podcasts, doing videos, and all kinds of stuff. We want to be active, in your face, with all kinds of new stuff. So definitely be on the lookout. But again, I want to say thank you for watching our videos. I really appreciate all the great responses we get. You guys say some awesome stuff, and we'll be doing some replies very soon in the videos. I think those are a lot of fun, and you guys seem to really like those. Also want to say thank you for watching the reviews, and don't forget to like our videos. Don't forget to share our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to Art Primo, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Green Ranger Reviews. That's at Green Ranger Reviews. And oh, almost forgot. This summer, if you're trying to paint, I got tons and tons of deals on bulk paint. So give me a call. We are prepared for this summer, because this is the summer that you are going to get up, son. You're going to get up. So give us a call, 206-365-4083. I got the best deals on high quality Euro products fit for you, a king of the streets. So give us a call, 206-365-4083, artprimo.com. We're your #1 source for all your graffiti supplies.